Hello everybody, it's Zolerla and Axeluvia. We're doing episode 4 of King's Quest VI. I just completed the catacombs.
Yes, you did. And you are not allowed back to the Sacred Mountain pretty much ever again in the rest of this game.
Oh good, so that means I never have to come back to this island.
Yes.
The 2 coins from the skeleton in the catacombs are
Okay, yep, I got a skull.
The small dagger is a gift from Lady Celeste.
Very fancy dagger.
Alexander
Skull
is
with
carrying...
cracked and missing teeth.
Ah,
The lady's hair ribbon is made of the
this is
finest
not
red
betrayal.
gold. The strand of hair.
And a strand
Oh, right.
of hair.
There's a second page.
Yep.
So that's a lantern, which I
Yep.
think I used in the catacomb.
Yeah, you
Right.
did.
The small
didn't actually
vial
specify
contains
that.
the oracle's sacred water. The water
Oh,
is a crystal
wait.
in appearance.
What?
You actually can't go back up. There's something you might want to get.
The otherwise
You can't go back to
plain
the city, I
wooden-
think.
The otherwise
There is something I need to go back up to. Okay.
You don't need to. You don't need to. Need to.
Need to?
Need to. I
Then
don't think
why
it's a
do, is it
requirement.
something that makes it easier?
It's something that will do an alternate finish condition. So it's something that you probably should point out.
Oh hey, there's a hole here now.
Yep, that's how you got out, remember?
Alexander
So you can go-
arrives
actually
at
go
the
back
top of
in
the cliffs,
if you need
somewhat
to.
winded after his long
second
but
floor, that way.
uneventful climb.
Oh. Well, I guess that's useful if you didn't get everything.
Yep.
So can you go in here now?
Yes, you can. You have to use the cave.
Alexander
use the berries.
crawls through the small opening in the...
It's actually really easy to use the berries on accident.
Yeah.
Alexander finds...
You mentioned the lantern, I'm like, oh, right!
Do I just use it?
Yeah.
It feels
Okay, no. No, you have to use it on Alexander, because...
Alexander takes the candle.
Okay. So this is totally optional?
It depends on which path you're taking.
Well, aren't I doing the absolute complete everything path?
Yes. Yes, and that
Alexander
one,
is
this
standing
technically
in a
isn't.
rocky cave. The dim light...
You mean it technically isn't optional?
It technically, you're not going to use this.
Let's see. Does that... Okay. Capturing the mouse because I
Dead
don't want
end.
to click...
Nothing that way.
There's a little hole there.
Yeah, I wanted to see.
Alexander crawls through the...
The way
upper
that
door.
Alexander is rendered in here is very different. I guess it fits well with the lighting, but
Yeah. It's like semi-FMV
The
almost.
lighting in this part of the cave is better.
now he looks normal again.
Yeah.
Alexander extinguishes
They actually
the
did
candle's
record
flame
people
and
for
places
certain
it back in his pack.
Visuals.
A natural window-like opening in the rock. Alexander is standing in a second room.
So you're saying that this is completely pointless?
This is completely pointless for the run we're having you do. However,
Alexander
if you need
takes a few
mint,
leaves from the plant.
this is where you get
As
it.
he does so, a strong smell of peppermint is
Ah,
released.
okay.
Ah,
So if you want to do that ending with that particular ending with the genie,
there's no...
then this is how you get the mint you need, because, you know, the Isle of Crown was all around.
Alexander crawls back.
You actually don't...
Alexander can't...
Yeah. I think you can just walk out. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see the hole the other way,
Alexander crawls...
leaving, or getting to the mint without the matchbox, or tinder.
So in other words, what I just did was completely pointless.
It was completely pointless for you, but it was important to let anybody else know, hey, that's where that is. If people do want to play
Alexander
this on their own.
climbs carefully
Which they
down.
probably wouldn't. They might. I have no idea. It's one of those things, it's like, if you see a Let's Play of an adventure game, does that make you want to play it? Or does that just let you know how the game is played and then you never have to bother with it, kind of
Do you seriously die falling from this height?
No.
It's like a 6-foot fall. Who cares?
You could theoretically die from that if you're like a klutz and smack your head on the stone
Alexander
or
climbs
something.
carefully.
Anyways,
Alright, well, we
That
are
was it.
back where we started. With an item that we didn't need.
and increase your score.
There's a score in this? There is a... Okay, Sierra and their stupid scores.
You probably... I don't know if you're going to get the full score. You probably are.
Alexander...
I don't care. I really don't
Yeah,
care.
I know. Hey, look!
Aha! Ha ha ha! It's a secret place.
It's a place that opens specifically after the Oracle mentions you should go talk to the druids.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's go talk to the
Alexander feels
druids. Except I'm probably going to be missing something. that's fancy looking.
Mm-hmm.
Very
From the
washed
northeast
out
come
looking.
the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
I have no face.
You might want to save.
I had just got here.
Yeah, it's a new island.
That means I'm going to do something to get me killed.
The island's trees are gnarled and eerie.
Not necessarily.
Mysterious-looking volcanic. Alexander is standing.
Is that a thing or just a root sticking
There's
out?
nothing.
Okay.
It's just a root.
From the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting. A bearskin hangs
A
in the trunk
bearskin!
of one of the
I could probably
treehouses.
sell that to
The
Bosper.
coarse brown fur looks.
Oh, they are not going to get that for long
Alexander's
this time.
adventures are keeping him quite warm enough as it is.
So you're not going to make that video for a while.
Alexander takes the scythe.
That looked like a sickle. Scythes are very curved in the handle.
Yeah, it's a sickle. It really is a sickle. It's a
The
one-handed.
scythe has a long.
No,
curved
it's a
blade
sickle.
and a wooden handle.
It's one-handed.
Yep.
It's about the length of his Alexander's lower
A
arm.
little fire pit
It's a sickle.
occupies a place of honor in
Hey,
the
look,
center
coal.
of the little village. The fire pit, naturally
One.
enough, contains
Communal
coal.
fire, place of honor,
Cool.
center of little village. How do you know any of these
Because
things?
Alexander definitely smells.
Well, it
the
looks like
smoke
it's the
of an
center of the
open
village.
fire close
It looks like a
by.
Camille fire pit.
I didn't see this as a village.
Yeah, see, all the trees have
I
different
see
houses.
that, but it doesn't look like a village to me.
From the east come the sounds of mysterious drums and chanting.
Anyways, the coals are cold here, and they specifically say it's cold. So you can pick it up with your bare hands.
Alexander can think of less desirable things to carry around than that animal skull, but not.
Oh, it looks like little gems.
Alexander reaches into the fire pit and takes a lump of coal.
Hey, you know somebody that might want that. Well,
There's no
might.
reason to use.
Oh, that's right. It needs to be hot.
Mm-hmm.
Hot coal for that.
The doors to the tree houses are bolted, and Alexander.
Yeah, but you
does-
might know somebody who wants a piece of coal.
A grove
Well,
of
yes, I
giant
do.
Trees
One of the
has been
queens.
hollowed out to make houses. A
Okay.
grove of giant trees has been. Alexander is standing in a small village. There's no reason to touch that.
That was completely different tone there, like it was a
East
separate
come the
recording.
sounds
Yes, you keep saying that, but nothing's happened yet.
Well, because you haven't gone to the east yet.
Alexander is frozen at the spectacle before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical...
Brothers, look!
Uh-oh. Alexander's been seen.
For some
Really?
reason.
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival.
That voice sounds so
Place
familiar.
him in the sacrificial cage.
Yeah, he's,
Wait!
I think, a villain for
I
something
must
else.
rescue the princess!
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
Alexander is pushed in.
This is hard to open quietly. I'm gonna have
And the
a key tray.
cage is swung out over the bonfire.
I'm guessing this doesn't give me control at all.
Alexander starts to feel a little warm. The bottom of the cage is getting
At the moment.
uncomfortably hot. Mercifully, Alexander passes out from the heat before the first.
Yeah, it doesn't give you control of the entire thing.
They keep mentioning it because the hinges don't go that way.
Yeah, I figured that. You're the one who told me to go that way.
Well, yeah, because it gives you a hint from you dying. Not the skeletons, but what the guy said.
About the Festival of the Rain.
Yep.
Alexander sees.
Oh, right, that's one of the spells. Isn't it? Is that the...
Alexander.
No. Don't want to read the wrong book again. That'll put me to sleep. Magic paint. Make it rain. Drops of salt water not from the sea. Got that. Vial of sacred water. Got that. Falling water. I don't have falling water.
Nope, you don't have falling water yet.
Put it in a teapot. So we also need a teapot.
The hunter's lamp counts as a teapot.
Of course it does.
It kind of looks like an old cell teapot.
The pawn shop's tinderbox.
That's the pawn shop thing. This
Alexander is carrying the lamp.
I guess it sort of does look like a teapot. Have we seen a waterfall? Probably, and I've probably spaced on it.
No, you have not. There is somewhere you need to go now that you have some specific items.
East come the sound.
Okay. Well, I mean, I could go give the coal to the queen, which
Yep.
might get me an egg.
That would get you an egg.
Well, I don't know. Haven't played before.
From the
Well-
northeast,
Yes, it gives you the egg they were complaining about.
Alexander feels
Don't mind me skipping around. Such a tiny little portal hole.
I think it's nifty looking.
It is nifty looking. Rotten tomatoes still there.
Just hanging out.
Pardon me, queens.
I always thought this was weird because the chessboard land has pink and purple tiles. Versus white and red, which is what it would be if it was white and red pieces.
Or white and black. But yeah.
Well, if it's white and black tiles, it's usually white and black pieces.
Your Highness may as well spend her royal time contemplating something else. The love.
No, it shan't.
Yes, it's if the code you do.
Why are they still talking? Oh, of course they are.
It's new stuff.
It's you. Have you thought of
It wasn't
more
interesting. They were
brilliant
just
ideas
arguing
of
over a
yours?
lump of coal.
Yeah, pretty much.
I found the two of you another lump of coal, so that you can stop
You
fighting
need to
over
listen
the
to this,
one you
though. It's
have.
kind of amusing.
I will.
Oh, let me see. A lump of coal. And what a beauty.
This is one of the better voice acted scenes
Marvelous.
for Alexander, in my opinion.
Now we can stop fighting, sister. Your Highness can just keep the old lump of coal, and I'll take this new one.
Quite right. That settles everything.
As a token of
Okay.
our endless esteem and royal favor, please accept this magnificent and truly incredible spoiled egg.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'm with you there, Alexander.
yep.
I'm right there with you.
I just really like the way he emotes that line. It's
Let
like,
me
you
see
can
that
tell
lump
he's
of
like,
coal behind you.
what? Yeah, the voice actor's really good at
It
emoting.
is a beauty, isn't
I
it?
think.
Why, it's bigger than my lump of coal. Let me have it
Oh
immediately.
dear.
Over my dead body, Your Highness. It's my lump of coal, and it is indeed larger and much grander. Just look at that sheen.
I demand you exchange with me immediately.
Yeah.
That one just makes me chuckle and listen to Alexander do it just because it's like,
Yeah.
you're missing something.
Something on the table now?
Yeah. there's
Was that
something-
there before?
No, it was not.
Alexander picks up the bottle. Alexander
Oop, was trying to click on that. A bottle.
The little
Of
bottle
course.
contains some sort of potion and bears a label saying, "Drink me." That's rather forward of it.
Is that how you get past the archer?
I don't know. Why don't you drink it and find out?
I'm gonna save first because I don't trust you.
I can't imagine why you don't trust me.
That means I am gonna die.
I'm your wife. You should totally trust me. I drink the potion. Drink it!
I'm your wife. You should totally trust me. Go to the east. Oh, look, you died. Thanks.
You knew you were gonna
Alexander
die.
searches the bottle
Yeah.
for a clue about the potion inside, but remains.
Using on himself.
Right.
Alexander decides to swallow the potion.
Because that's the best idea.
That was a terrible drinking sound.
Suddenly, his
Yep.
vision fades to black. His lungs become too heavy to breathe. His heartbeat slows.
Oh, that's an interesting way of doing a slowing heartbeat, I suppose.
Then beats no more. Suddenly, his heart takes a lurch, then beats strong.
Okay.
His chest heaves like that of a newborn. His vision clears, and Alexander feels fine.
Phew. For a minute there, I thought, what if someone else had seen me and thought, sounds?
So it's a play dead thing.
It's a play dead potion.
The little bottle contains...
I'm going to reload, because I don't know if it has a limited number of uses.
It doesn't.
This is a King's Quest game. You
Yeah,
never
it's
can
true.
be sure.
Well, no, they actually did make sure that if you drank it to test it, it would have the uses it needs.
So many things in these games, you use them to test, and then you have to reload.
True. No, this one was actually...
Play
Six-
dead.
6 was actually good about that. Like the whole thing of invisible ink, how you heard it slosh, and that gave you a clue. And this one, you can actually use it, and it will give you the clue, and there's still more left in it. And Alexander will say he doesn't want to drink it again after you do it the first time to test it, and it'll save it for, when you want to use it. Which I think is really cool. They did a lot of things right in this one.
Yeah, it is pretty nifty.
Alexander...
Just said it took them so long to figure that out. So, want to try the Isle of the Beast?
Alexander feels...
I don't know how playing dead's going to help you get past the archer. Oh, there's a deer.
There is a deer.
A little fawn is feeding on a grassy hill. Alexander resists the temptation to pet the fawn.
No, go pet the deer.
The peppermint leaves...
Oh, that's peppermint. Okay.
The spoiled egg...
Oh. Yay, spoiled egg.
Alexander is the lamp contains...
What?
The little china... The teacup contains...
So if I end up finding the water I need, what am I going to carry it in?
Well, you put the sacred water in the lantern, and then you put the falling water in the lantern.
I suppose.
That's what you do, and then you cast a spell and you're good.
Bunny!
Alexander would look pretty silly diving for that rabbit.
You do have what you need to get past the archer.
Okay, well, let's watch me try things and die a bunch, I suppose. Hey there, Archer. How's it going? Right, we're full. Yay.
Hey, for full saves. That's always annoying.
Look here, Archer. Do you mind if I pass?
The archer retains his stony silence. The
Well, I
stone
mean-
statue...
Maybe the shield?
Alexander decides to pass through the gate, preparing the shield just in case. The magic arrow completely shatters the shield. Good thing the arrow didn't hit Alexander.
Aha!
And if you look at the archer now,
The archer's bow is empty, his lone arrow spent.
yep, he's not about like any markers here. That one arrow. I think these puzzles are actually fairly intuitive.
Yeah, that didn't take too long to figure out.
Alexander takes a magnificent white rose from the rose
Gasp.
hedges.
Oh, it's Rose. Okay.
You can look at it.
Yeah.
Flowering rose hedges grow on either side.
It's just
of
green
the
with
path
little white
winding
spots
north.
on it.
It's a gazebo.
A delicate gazebo made of white painted pine and oak.
Okay.
Alexander walks forward to step onto the gazebo. But the rose hedges on either side of the path, sensing an intruder's
path
presence,
is
reach
blocked.
out their vines and blend together. The path is blocked. The hedge over the path is covered with thorns, and its
Really? Really?
Really what?
Alexander wields the scythe, determined to get past the magical rose hedges.
Screw you, rose
The
hedges. I'm gonna
leaves
get past you
fly
whether
as
you like it or
Alexander
not.
tries to cut the branches faster than they can grow back together.
See, that's a
sees
sickle.
light.
It's really tiny.
Yeah.
He's through.
Hey, look, flowing water.
Who dares enter
But you can't do anything about it right now.
My name is Alexander.
Yeah, you
I didn't
did.
mean to disturb
You
you.
hacked your way in.
Accidentally. Yeah, he specifically says you can't have accidentally gotten here.
Accidentally broken through the 3 enchanted traps of the Isle of the Beast.
I suppose it is simply my nature to break through enchanted traps.
You must be a prince then. I know the nature of
It's
princes.
interesting his nose is way up.
This face
on the
you
top
see
of his
before
muzzle.
you is hideous, is it not?
Well, for the face of
Like,
a beast,
it
it is really quite noble.
Ha! I'm glad you like it, for you will soon own one just like it. I too was once a pretty prince, caring for nothing but adventuring and rescuing fair maidens. But I rankled one too many evil hags. One dark night, I was turned into this obsession.
Surely there is a way off.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
surely.
let it go through
You
all of it.
broke in, did you not? And yet think, where would I go clad so eloquently? You see, my prison is also my sanctuary. You are the
God,
first to
druids.
break through the barriers.
If there's any way I can help.
Help? You? I'm afraid you don't understand. The enchanted barriers were a warning by the laws of this sorcery.
by laws,
You
you are doomed to be in the form of a
trapped
beast.
In the form of a beast. Your
Slave
reward
as
for
beastly as I
approaching
am.
this garden
Few
is to be my
hours, though.
slave. A slave.
By the way, it's
as
not a few
beastly
hours.
As I.
But that's not possible. There must be some way to break the enchantment. Spells always have a weakness somewhere.
The enchantment you are under is tied to my own. Oh, the sorceress left me away. You see, I need only find a maiden to join me here, to share my castle, my life.
I shall try to find such a maid. For Casima's
Not for his own
sake.
sake, but for
Truly?
Casima's sake.
How determined of you. I personally would not waste my last few hours as a man on an impossible errand. It's my family ring, and the only heirloom I have left.
I shall give her this ring.
Yes, she must accept it of her own free will. By doing so, she accepts me. Not that you Your time is short. Count the minutes on your finger.
I'm guessing that you go to the one young girl who's being mistreated by her stepmother or whatever it was.
I can imagine why you go there.
Because she's the only other female I could think of that isn't a queen or something. It's not like I'm going back to the...
And, it's not
Flying
like
people.
it's a really obvious alteration of Beauty and the Beast.
Well, that too.
Especially with
But
the
there was no Gaston!
especially with all the roses and stuff.
I'm not really familiar with the original Beauty and the Beast, to tell you the truth.
80s
I knew there was that show in the 90s?
80s-ish, yeah.
80s, 90s-ish? I've
No,
never
no.
seen it.
The original
so I
is
don't know it.
basically her dad.
Anyways.
Her dad goes on a journey and asks his 3 daughters what they want. One wants a dress, and one wants like jewelry, and Beauty just wants a really, really pretty flower. And oh, by the way, you're timed now.
So, how much... You said it wasn't hours.
No, it's not. It's a few minutes.
Alexander rubs.
Oops, I didn't want to rub the lamp.
There's no time to do anything with the fountain now.
What? You're timed that much?
You are on a pretty good tight deadline.
Beast's ring is made of pure, heavy gold and bears an
Okay. Why tell me hours when there aren't hours? Just to make you fail?
Probably. In any case,
That
so
water would eventually cool off unless it's on like a thermal
it was
vent or
one of the
something.
enchanted dangers, though.
Oh, right.
Alexander
So there's... Then
Oh,
dropping an iceberg...
Lettuce wouldn't do much. No. Anyways, so
Alexander
yeah.
feels a
Beauty's dad goes and gets like the jewels for the first daughter and the dresses for the second daughter, and then completely forgets about the rest because he's kind of a dick. And on the way back, he gets like trapped in the middle of a forest, and I think in one version it's a songbird actually. Anyways, and no, it was a rose. Anyway, so he finds these beautiful roses and basically goes into turn around, go to the bookstore. Yeah, this is one of those things that's really fucking awfully timed. You have to do this
Jalo, my friend.
between
Is the wedding
when
still
you get
moving
cursed
forward
with
at the castle?
the beast and
Prince Alex,
doing the thing.
Gads, yes, that confounded wedding has a whole castle a bustle. Look, I didn't come here
Because
to talk
he's
about
not
that.
here when you get
I
back.
came to warn
So
you.
this
Warn
particular
you?
timing is
About
really
what?
obnoxious.
Isn't the...
No, listen. The Wazir knows that you're here, Alexander.
Gee, I wonder why he
He's
knows you're
posted
here.
extra guards, and he's telling them about a forest. The Wazir's genie must have learned of your presence.
Well, also because
in the
you
land,
introduced
Prince
yourself at the
Really
beginning, you
now?
weirdo.
I don't know how, but he must have.
I haven't exactly been
No, you
discreet.
haven't.
Alexander, this is serious. Al-Hazred will never let you get close to Casima now. He's dead, Zooks.
What a
Oh, it's too
ridiculous
bad
voice.
There isn't some way to convince Al-Hazred that you've left the islands or even died.
Well, there's a
I thought
hint.
you were
Pretty
out
much.
of the way.
What an interesting thought. Tell me more about this.
The genie's name is Shamir Shamazel. Al-Hazred brought Shamir with him when he came
Shamir
to this
Shamazel.
kingdom. Shamir probably won't directly threaten you, but that doesn't mean he isn't dangerous.
Anyway, so he basically breaks in the beast's house
Too
and gets a
bad we
rose,
can't
and he's
get
like,
our hands
"Are you
on
gonna pay me
Shamir's
for this
land.
rose?" And it's just like,
That land.
I don't know.
Al
The beast is like,
Hazred
"How about the
and
first
all
thing
the
that greets you when you get
Republicans
home?" And it's like,
saw.
"Oh, it's probably
You
gonna be
wish
dog
to
or
be
cat."
master
Okay, whatever.
of
And then
such
it's
a wicked
Peony because she's the
Oh,
nice
Shamir
daughter.
isn't necessarily
He's like, "Well, you agreed to this, you
Genies
stupid
never are,
dad.
you know.
So
They
I'll go
only
do the
reflect
thing."
their owner's heart, for
And
good or ill.
The beast actually treats her really nice
Al-Hazred
at the
is
very
hardly a shining
beginning.
example.
And just like,
So
I
how do
know
you propose
technically I
we
created this
go
for you,
about
but you know,
getting
just have them run the
What?
castle, and they actually get along really, really
Alex,
well.
I was only dreaming. I mean, the
And
lamp is
he
heavily
doesn't
guarded.
turn into human for a
It would be
while.
easier to steal
Okay.
Al-Hazred's own trousers
And
while he's
he
wearing
basically
them.
gives her
But
a
it would be
ring
to
that lets
get
her
that lamp.
teleport when she wants to go
Surely
visit her
the crown's
sisters, and it's
hands
just
are
like,
quick and
okay,
agile.
Well, yes,
I'm in
they
love with
are,
you,
as
you're in love with
matter
me,
of fact.
if you don't come back in 3 days,
But
I'm
then
assuming
the theft
that
would be
you
detected
aren't actually in love
almost
with me, and I'm just
immediately.
gonna kill myself.
The theft
Or
would
something like that.
detect it.
You know,
Oh,
die of
I
heartbreak.
see.
And the first couple of times she
Well,
does, and
there
then like
might
I
be a
think one time
slim
she either
chance,
forgets or her
but
sisters steal the
only that.
teleportation ring.
If you could
Because
find
like
a
you can't
replica
actually
of the
be,
king's
you know,
lamp,
interested in him,
an
and she comes
exact
back and he's
replica, I
like
might
dying,
be able to
and
make the
she fixes him with the
swap.
power of love, and
I
you know,
alone might
turns
get
him in happily ever
close
after,
enough,
sort of thing.
but I couldn't tell you what to look for. I caught a glimpse of it only once.
Well, I'll just have...
Good luck to you then, Prince Alex. I really must be going back to the castle. I
Yep,
don't
and if
think
you miss
I'll be
this,
able
you
to come back
But
here.
miss the
If we were spied on,
opportunity
well,
to fake your
if
death.
I see Casima,
I mean, you
I'll
can't
tell
fake
her
your
I
death,
saw
but
you. If you do ever make
you
it
do
to the
miss the
castle,
opportunity
look me
to
I will. Goodbye,
swap
Jalo.
the lamps. And if you haven't played this before, you also miss the opportunity to swap the lamps by not taking your death either.
If he says he's... Why would he say, give him a lamp that looks like it, and then say, I'm never going to see you again?
Outside the castle. If you get into the castle, you'll see him again. Anyway,
Yeah,
you don't
so-
have time now, so go. Go, go.
Okay.
He said basically, if you see him again.
Am I gonna die?
You're getting transform is a question.
Is it really that short?
It's pretty damn short.
The girl is too shy and fearful to talk to a stranger, especially...
What's she into?
Pardon me, maid. I hope you don't think me forward, but I see that you like roses. I thought you might, perhaps, like a fresh white rose.
Alexander can see the conflict in the girl's pretty face. As she
Oh, I shouldn't, sir, but it is so lovely. I've never seen a rose of white. It looks so pale and delicate.
I think they did a decent job of drawing some
Wherever
use
did
pretty,
you
but
find
very
them such a
obviously like
color?
worn out.
There
and
are
tired.
many hedges of
as
them
well.
on the Isle of the Beast, and they grow together
Like magic. You mean exactly like
Truly?
magic.
What an adventure that
She has
must be
huge
to
breasts,
see
though.
them.
Well, it's
But
part of the
I
beauty
should
of
not
it.
It's not
think
down
so.
here.
Especially
You don't have
Well,
to have huge
these-
breasts to be attractive.
We'll talk to her. You can talk to her now.
Oh, okay.
Do you live in this house, maid?
well, my stepmother and her children live here.
Your stepmother? Then you're not a...
A servant? I am, I suppose. You see, my mother died.
I see.
And
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm just fine, sir.
okay, so
Tell me.
Where could I go? What would I do?
now you give her the ring. I mean, unless you want to see yourself get transformed.
Nah.
Alexander has a thought about the serving girl. He
Let me tell
Has
you
a thought about
the
the serving girl.
place where the
Like,
White
that wasn't
Rose
what you were
lives.
trying to do in the first place.
The Isle of the Beast is an enchanted place. There's a path running through a deep forest. The path crosses
Really? Magic blockades? How exciting! What kind of a beast? Is it very
It is a beast that walks on two legs and dresses like a prince. It speaks with the voice of a man.
a beast that talks and wears clothes? How is that possible?
No, the beast isn't magic at
Is
all.
the
It's just
beast
natural.
magic too?
Not magical. Enchanted.
What's the difference?
Beast was once a prince.
I guess assuming that if you're magical, you can cause magic.
Set
That's
on the
true.
island. There he lived.
How terrible! Imagine how lonely he must be.
It is a very lonely prospect, isn't it? Oh, I have met him, you see.
He really exists? Oh, how it breaks my heart. If
Oh, I think it's so. I very
Hint,
much
hint.
think it's
Lady, can you come?
afraid, maybe at first.
No,
How
seriously, I
silly
need your
to
help.
Speak so.
I could take you there. In fact, I would
If
owe
you
you
truly
my
should.
life.
No
if you
pressure.
would go. If you...
You are serious? I could leave here?
Home is a
They are
hard
talking
place to
really
leave.
slowly, so I seem to be skipping a
Even-
lot
But I
of the
will
talking.
go, if I can help him.
Yeah, I think they do give you enough time to go through all of the dialogue if you wanted to listen to it, but it's if you don't go pretty much directly to Jello and then directly here, like if you go to Isle of Wonder
there
or
nothing
anywhere
you-
else.
Is she
to take with
related
you?
to the wizard from King's Quest V?
Yeah,
Then take
That
this
walking
ring.
speed?
It is his. He will be pleased.
Why, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I'm just gonna put on some random
Thank
dude's
you,
ring because that's
kindly.
cool.
How's she gonna get there?
Where do you think you're going? To a place where roses grow. And
I think they
someone
said the
who
ring
truly
teleports both of
needs
you
me.
back.
Poof! We're there.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
That
see
was the
you wear
excuse.
my ring. You willingly agreed to spend your life here with me? Do you know what that means?
Yes,
Is it a
my lord,
stoat?
I do. I have been touched by your story.
It's probably the
Pity
genie.
alone need not sentence you to endure this face.
Oh, but it is a gentle face and kind.
You look at me so sweetly and are not repulsed. Oh, by the light of your eyes, my spirit soars. The enchantment! It is broken!
Well, that was easy.
I am
Yeah, it was.
pleased to have served you, my lord. Do you still wish me to stay?
What? Speak not such nonsense.
Is her
Beauty.
name supposed to just
Do
be
you think
Beauty?
that I
Yeah,
look
remember
like
that the old lady
true
came out and
love
said,
during-
I know.
"Beauty, get back here." Yeah, that's her name.
You are my
Okay.
queen.
Yeah, they made it really fucking obvious.
My clothes!
Okay.
This gown!
How well it suits your noble heart.
Yep. See,
Alexander,
Yep, I saw
how can
sparkly
I ever
eyes.
repay
sparkly
you?
eyes.
I have nothing to offer except my gratitude. But please, take these old clothes.
Of
Perhaps
her
you'll
old
find
servant
something
clothes.
new
Yep,
to-
totally.
You have already repaid me by your example of courage, Beauty. And by your friendship, I hope.
You will always have our friendship and loyalty, Prince Alexander. But from a fellow adventurer, take some and to aid you, accept my mirror. Now that my
Okay.
life is no longer hung,
Thank you.
Basically, it's a mirror that
Beauty.
sees the truth.
let me take you home.
Or reveals the truth. Okay, and now you're not cursed anymore, so you're not timed.
Yay!
Yay.
No longer cursed.
But yeah, that was freaking fast. Teleport. Okay, I'm uncursed. It's basically not even falling in love with him, it's just willingly going to be there with him.
Beast's mirror consists of a piece of glass set into a decorative frame. The glass is unusually clear.
So you need to put the sacred water in the thing first, I think.
Well, let me try it the other way, because I wanted to anyways, and there it is.
The lamp is not ready.
Yep, okay.
Okay.
Well, it's interesting, so they don't let you screw it up to do that. Not that you could get it...
Alexander examines the oracle's vault.
Maybe... Yeah, you're supposed to be able to use it on the thing.
Maybe you do it the other way around.
Maybe. No, I swear you used the vial of water on the lamp.
Oh, it's with the tears, isn't it?
You already have baby's tears in it.
Alexander is carrying the lamp contains baby.
Oh, okay, that's in the lamp.
Yeah. You put the vial of water in the lamp.
That's the swamp ooze.
Yeah.
Well, it's not letting me.
Oh,
The
no.
oracle's vial is...
Go back to your inventory. Go back to the thing. Give me the thing.
Just tell me.
You have to click on it on a certain spot, because it's acting like the cursor, and you have to click...
I have to find where the hot spot of the cursor is.
Yeah.
Alexander doesn't want to cut.
See?
Okay, it's a very top.
Alexander
There we go.
pours the
Okay.
contents of the oracle's vial into the hunter's lamp with the baby's tears.
What kind of vial is that that disintegrates when it's empty?
It's sacred.
Alexander fills the hunter's
There you
lamp
go. Now you
to
can
the
guess the
brim
spell.
with the fountain water.
Okay, but I don't think I do it here.
No, you can do it whenever.
That's what she says.
No, seriously, it's... You can cast a spell, whatever, and it becomes enchanted, and it will activate later. It says it right in the spell book.
It might, Oh.
See? Enchant. Speak in condition of but to enchant, heat the boiling to activate.
Okay.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the...
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light. Come and...
How many twirls do you need to do, Alexander?
All of them.
All the twirls.
The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works.
Okay,
despite
so-
his makeshift teapot.
I don't remember if there's one other thing you can do, but this is basically where the major branch goes.
The gate has been firmly shut and latched.
So you could...
Aha! I need some time alone.
Anyways, so theoretically, you could go finish the game now.
What?
That's the short path.
I'm guessing using the lamp.
No, you cast 0 spells when you take the short path.
Well, I just cast a spell.
Yes, you don't have to cast any spells. You did not need to do that.
Okay, well, I'm going to go
If
to
you
the
do the short
druid
path.
thing, because I'm not doing the short path. Explain the short path.
Okay, so with the short path, you use Beatty's clothes to act like a servant girl to get into the castle.
Okay.
Because they have a lot of serving people come in to help with the wedding. Yeah, you use the clothes to do that.
Alexander pu-
I'm not taking it in. And most of the other stuff is very similar.
Alexander
Like you
feels
talk
a
to Cassandra, you
strange
give her
pulling
some stuff, you do a
sensation.
thing. But because you didn't do other certain spells, like going to the Land of the Dead, you can't do other things,
Oh.
so it's a
Great
longer
gods.
path.
Did you see that?
And you don't
Man
get
just
the best
appeared
ending.
from
So that's
nowhere.
basically how the paths diverge is...
see no boat.
He is an intruder, no matter
Yeah.
how he got here.
You know how you fainted from the heat?
Right.
Not again. Look, I'll leave. It's no problem.
Not again.
Let's
You actually use Beauty's clothes, and we'll show this in the cutscene, to fan off some of the heat so you stay awake long enough for the teapot to activate. But because Beauty's clothes are burned, you can't take
But
the
as
short
to its
path
purpose,
anymore.
We found a
Oh.
trespasser on the beach, Archdruid.
Uh-oh. Archdruid.
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial...
Wait! I must rescue...
There's
We've already seen all this.
Yep.
Alexander
I know. We'll see the difference.
So it actually gives you control. Or does he
Um,
automatically do it?
No, it doesn't give you control. It automatically does all of this.
and the cage is
Well, I meant the
swung
thing
out.
with the other clothes.
Yes.
Okay.
Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
So this is how you
I
end up getting
forgot
the water
something.
boiling. Okay. So you're gonna let me die
On the
again.
cage,
Well, no,
but
no,
this
this- no,
cage
no,
is
you're
really
not gonna die.
hot. Fire in the cage. Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes, desperate to beat out the flame.
Old slave clothes.
The flame is extinguished,
Well, she
but the
technically
clothes
was.
Yeah,
themselves
see, and then
burn to
burns to
cinders.
cinders.
Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long. The heat and movement must have jarred something. Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle
I
around.
wonder what that might be.
Yeah, I know.
Egad, something's really
So
percolating.
yeah, if you didn't cast a spell, you wouldn't have survived
The
this.
water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just
You would
about
not hold that if
boiling.
the water was boiling
Boiling.
inside of it.
I know.
And it's... Okay.
It's magic.
Alexander feels a drop. It starts to rain.
You're telling me about this after the thunder
Yep.
and lightning.
Yep.
Does that conveniently put out the fire?
That man is a powerful nature wizard. By the sacred oak,
Technically,
let
no.
him down.
But yes, at the same time.
That was cheesy.
Later.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling inhospitable ever since
have a
the
bonsai oak?
winged
That would be pretty
ones
cool, actually.
stole our sacred miniature oak tree. Besides,
Wait, they
we
live
see
near a
our
bonsai,
husband
garden
sent a
thing. We should go there again
message that we were to
sometime.
watch
Yeah, they've got
out
some
for a
really cool
highly
little trees there.
dangerous foreign assassin.
I don't know if
Some
they
of
have
them are
bonsai
really
oaks.
old.
Yeah, they are.
Ah, the one.
Highly
he
dangerous
meant.
forest.
I'm sure I'm precisely who
Hush.
he meant.
I'm sure I'm the precisely who he
assure you.
meant.
I mean to harm no one. Unless that person threatens the princess.
What is it that you seek?
The oracle on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the realm of the dead. She told me of two souls and
Free souls in the realm of the dead?
the souls might be able to help me on my mission to save the princess. It's imperative.
No. And yet getting yourself killed will hardly help the princess.
Yeah, his voice sounds
Legend
familiar
has it
too.
that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to save his own life or the life of another already. I have only heard of one who tried it. A young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land. It is said that he tamed the Lord of the Dead's horse, a black-winged, demon-hearted beast named Nightmare. Somehow, the knight captured
Lots of reading
Nightmare
here, so
and
I'm not
rode off on
talking.
her back,
That's basically telling you what you
supposedly
need to do
the realm of
next.
the dead. But neither
a
the
long path, I
knight
should say.
nor his lover ever returned.
And a hint.
If there was a means for
I see. Can you tell me anything about...
that is a blacker matter still. To the druids, he is Samhain, lord of coldness and despair. Samhain was once a man like you or I. It is said that he hates all mortals.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot despite the rain. If you're...
Yep.
May your luck last.
May it indeed.
That was a pretty long cutscene.
Yep. As I told you, some important stuff. Okay. So, you can come back and the fire will still be smoldering, so there's not too much to worry about. And those coals will go on. Do
Alexander
that again.
scoops up some of the red-hot
There's a couple
embers
things I
and
With
forgot
his
to-
bare hands.
skull.
No, he's
It
using the
looked-
skull to pick it up.
looked like... Okay, that's kind of cool
Don't
looking.
do that just yet.
Alexander is carrying the embers are glow.
Don't do the egg just yet.
Okay.
You have to do that when you're near the creature. Anyways,
So it's not like the other
branches
spell.
of the
no.
old
So
tree
go back
are
to the Isle of the Beast.
So you're going
forgot.
to tell me what to do now, huh?
It's one of those things that's not super
Alexander wants
obvious.
nothing.
I want to tell you to go back to the Isle of the Beast. Oh, that goes directly there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember how you could hear drums and chanting
Yeah.
from the north? Yeah.
Alexander
It said
pulls
northeast,
out his magic
which would be
map.
over this way.
Right. I think that's in north and then whatever.
No, it said northeast.
Okay, anyways. Isle of the Beast.
Alexander feels a
We're going for
Nope, there's no way to skip this.
no, we're going for perfect ending here.
Perfect ending. That requires her basically telling me what to do.
Okay, go get another rose. That's it. That's all you have to do.
Okay.
Here.
Go over here and go, ah ha ha, it's hot, 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 and go across here and then go all the way up.
Get
You're not
another
even
rose.
moving anymore, Archer.
Nope.
Oop, I was trying to click on the rose.
Alexander takes
Okay. Now go back.
So we're going back to the Isle of the Prince?
Out of the crown, yeah.
Crown. No, don't go in the water. I was clicking there because it was not between the scenes. Alright, what do I need for this spell? Anyways, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've got everything. Magic paint spell.
Yep. That's not the one you need.
There's another spell.
There's 3 spells. There we go.
Charming a creature. Oh, that's for the nightmare. Do I? Oh, sulfur's from the egg.
Yep.
Because of course.
Yep. And you already have the hair. By the way, if you didn't get the ribbon and get Casima's hair out of the ribbon,
Alexander
you can
pulls
actually get a hair from Beauty's clothes if you search it.
Alexander
So they actually
feels
have a different way to do that, too.
Oh. Okay.
I think it's nifty.
It's a bit odd.
It is a bit odd. It's like, why would you not try and give a bunch of crap to Casima?
Yeah.
Anyways, so give the rose to the bird.
I'm in follow mode.
Now,
Alexander
see, this
holds
is
out the
interesting because you can do the
hoping
rose
that the bird
technically
will
first
deliver it
and then
to
the love
Cosima.
poem, which would make more freaking sense. But we did the love poem first and then the flower.
Nightingale takes the rose and heads for the castle
But-
once more.
Whichever it is, you have to give the ring first, but the other two can be given whenever.
A white rose, how beautiful.
She
It must
always
be
sends
from
the note
Alexander.
with the
He
second
only risks
gift.
capture by sending me these things.
Okay.
Dear to my heart.
And then this is the
as they are.
third one.
Fly
But she does,
elsewhere,
you
my
know,
pretty friend.
mention
Do
about, oh,
not
this is such a
endanger
sweet
Prince
smell, oh, this
Alexander.
is,
Forgive me,
a thing.
Alexander, and forget me. I cannot return your...
Technically off to do that, but, you know, points.
Alexander waits in vain
It's interesting.
for Casima's nightingale to return.
Is Casima
But
not
the
welcome
bird
his
does
attentions?
not.
I'm like, really?
Could
Come
there be
on,
something
dude.
wrong? Alexander examines
Anyway, so go to the pawn shop.
Or telling me what to do.
This is one of those...
Oh, he's back.
Yep. And this is why. So go to the pawn shop.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Hey, look who's here.
Well, hello there.
Somebody we want to fool. I do like this scene.
Right, use it on him.
Alexander suddenly gets a very sneaky idea.
I can't go on anymore. Without Cosima, I'd just rather not live.
Prince Alex, no.
It's true. The Wazir has beaten me. I give up. Poison is my last resort.
Stop.
This goofy
I am-
drink sound.
No more.
Cat. Yep, and he goes over and checks and... No.
It's doing the heartbeat drum
what
sound.
a waste.
Good.
The poor young fool.
He's dead. He's dead. Wait until Abdul hears. He'll be
So what's interesting about this cutscene is it helps you solve a puzzle that Alexander actually wouldn't be able to do. Because of this cutscene right here, it gives you information that Alexander would not be able to freaking know.
I told you not to pop in like that. You can learn to knock like everybody else. Sorry, Master. I couldn't help myself. I have great news. Well, what is it? Prince Alexander is dead! He killed himself in despair over losing Cassima. What? Are you positive? That young man has proven to be most devious.
He's talking by just his
I
head.
saw the
Bobbing
whole
up
thing
and down, yep.
myself,
Yep.
Master. He was really and truly quite dead. If what you say is true, it shall be most convenient. You've spent enough time on that little anything, Master. Well, we do want you to look your prettiest, don't we? Now, Shamir Shamazel, to the lamp with you. Prepare yourself, as we discussed.
Oh,
And it shows you.
it shows you what the lamp looks like.
Yep.
Alexander's heart
Yeah, there's no
lurches
freaking
to
way
life
you
in his
would know.
chest.
Nope. In the walkthrough, that you could buy,
Prince
it
Alex!
mentions,
You were...
Sorry, friend.
that
I
Alexander
was
was trying to
doing a
guess what the
little
lamp
acting
was,
that
and he
night.
remembers
of
a
course,
thing near
the
Abdullah
strange
al-Hazred when he
man.
talked to him the first
You
time,
are
and
quite
he
clever,
was hoping it was close
and a
enough,
bit
and
too
it was. So.
exciting for an old man.
That's the excuse they used.
That's like the accidentally throwing the bridle.
Yes. Which, it's like, okay, game-wise, sure, why not? In universe-wise, no. Okay, and you actually do need to trade
To get the
for
paintbrush?
Yep,
The
get the
counter
Because I've
paintbrush.
never used it.
Would you mind if I...
Of course,
Are you
Alexander-
sure you're okay? Yeah.
I think I'd like to...
very good, Prince Alex. The painter's brush.
Thank you.
I like the pawn shop guy.
He's the nicest pawn shop guy
He is
ever.
the nicest pawn shop guy.
But yeah, he's pretty cool. No.
The old
And-
man, like most peddlers, is
Now that you've cast...
Alexander
And
will
by the way, now that you've cast the spell, yep, you can
You
trade
don't
him
need the
Old lamp,
lamp
for new.
anymore.
Excuse me, peddler, but I have an old lamp.
Ah, an old lamp. And what a nice... Ah, a fine choice, my son.
That was
Here
interesting.
is your
Mm-hmm.
new lamp.
What would be more
Good
interesting
day,
is if that
and
cutscene
I
actually
thank
changed
you,
between
sir.
games, and
Good
you
day.
actually did have to choose different lamps, so it's always the same blue lamp. So as long as you know what that cutscene is, you don't actually have to do the whole faking death thing, but whatever.
Yeah, they could have done that pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
Drat. Another dud.
Yep.
Well, he did say even if it doesn't have a genie, you can sell it on the antique market.
Alexander has obtained a new lamp made of
Yep.
blue-colored glass.
So, and he's not going to be in there anymore.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Hello. I will be right
Oh, he's doing something different.
now.
Yeah,
What
he
can I
actually,
do
they
for
actually
you?
act like owner, the store owners, and move and are working
How
on things.
fair you, Mert?
Well, I would be better if I could only...
There's nothing to do here, is there?
Alexander has
It's tucked to Jello those times, so you get trading the lamp set up.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, your skulls are out, or coals are out.
Yeah, I figured it was going to do that kind of thing. That's something you're going to need to do right away when you need to do it.
Yep.
It said makes... No.
It's from the Creature of the Night, which is the
Right.
next thing you need to do. You need to do these things first because, again, it's a whole timing issue thing.
Did it say what island they have the nightmare show
It
up?
eats noxious plants.
It eats noxious plants. Okay, I missed that. So we get to go back to the Isle of the Mountain,
Yeah.
which you said we didn't go to.
I know, I was like, oh, right, yeah.
We have to get a couple of things. Well, we didn't need the mint.
No. Anyways, since we're not doing that ending, if you, because you saw the genie gets drunk off of mint,
Alexander pulls out his...
right? Where he had the
Yes.
mints and hiccup
Yes.
and stuff.
Alexander feels a
There
strange-
is a point where he's about to cast something on you, and you can either use the bottle to capture him, or you can use the mint to get him drunk, and then he casts randomly and will kill himself.
Alexander
Okay.
Which is the poorer ending because then
Jalo doesn't get him.
then yeah, Jell doesn't get him, and then you are not technically the new master of the
Alexander
genie,
exchanges
and you can't use the
embers in
genie to
his
help with
skull
things.
for more red.
Which it will actually explain with the long ending. It's like, oh, we're using Shamir for this thing, and blah blah blah.
Alexander pulls
You know.
out his
Because we have the genie, we're doing things better
Alexander.
than we would normally, which is interesting, you know.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have to stop here in a moment.
You know, it's probably a good stopping point now, ish.
Okay, so we're going on to at least 5 episodes.
Oh, probably, yeah.
So, let me save here. Okay.
And then, the Land of the Dead.
Yeah, I
Which is probably
gotta
gonna be the next episode.
go and get some souls. Anyways, this isn't Dark Souls.
No.
We'll continue this later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.